Hey, friends.
Hey, husband. I think it's time to start the show.
It's not time to start the show.
No, I think it is. This is our 100th episode. This is the live show.
Oh, snap.
Oh, man. All right. Well, you guys get ready for our host,
Camille.
Please, everybody, calm down. I just had a sold-out show last night at the Crypto. Megan called over. She said, "Girl, I'm sick. I need somebody to fill in for me." And since we look so much alike, I said, "Of course, no problem. How y'all feeling tonight?" So we are here for the 101st ever live episode of the Oh, That's My Gay Friend podcast. Let's make some noise. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm so sorry. Your life is about to get so much better, but I am your MC for the evening. I am Camille. It's nice to see so many familiar and new faces. Y'all look good. Not as good as I was trying to see if y'all was gonna take the bait. I like that. So, if I know y'all like I think I know y'all had a few cocktails before y'all came in. Now for some of y'all that might be a double entendre. I would give my cocktail, but my mom ain't here, so I'm be a lady. So, without further ado, it is my pleasure to bring out the host of Oh, That's My Gay Friend podcast, Bruce and Davion.
What's up?
Hi. Who are you?
I'm Davion.
I'm Bruce. And this is Oh, That's My Gay Friend.
Our
100th episode, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. How
I
you guys
really
doing?
appreciate it. Hey, husband.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Amen and amen.
All right, so welcome you guys. So you guys know what time it is. We do it each and every week. So go ahead and gather your cocktail inside your bag.
If you haven't drunk it already, y'all sound like it's about halfway done.
Hope no one is allergic to almonds or orange juice. It's a mimosa. Okay.
Because if you are, you're fine.
We don't have no options for it. Okay. So we're gonna raise these glasses to a wonderful 100th episode.
Yeah.
You guys have been rolling with us for 100 episodes. Can you guys believe that?
We appreciate it, guys.
So here we go. Take a sip. Okay.
Keep it close.
So husband, how has your week been going thus far?
You know what? I can't complain. I mean, I could, but it'll do me no service. I'm good. I'm blessed. We're here.
We are here
We have cameras on us. Can you believe that?
at the No Hole Arts Theater.
My goodness.
And people travel to North Hollywood all the way from all over, so we appreciate
Right.
it.
Thank you for schlepping to the valley.
You guys a round of applause. You guys can clap for that.
I don't understand how people live here.
Right.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's hot. And it's gross, but we're here. How's your week been going, Doctor?
My week is good. For most, my gym finally fucking opened up, you guys. So it was right after Juneteenth. I think they did that because, you know, black people was not to complain.
Well, it is in Inglewood.
Right. So, but it's amazing. It's wonderful. But I'm not saying the name because they're not sponsoring us. So you know, keep.
Yes.
But besides that, you know, Juneteenth happened this week. Right?
Yes.
So. But other than that, last night we went to downtown to watch Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, we did. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Right, it was. So what did you think about the concert?
I thought it was great. I hate the crypto.com/net or whatever it is. I don't know, Staples, right?
Staples.
I hate it. I don't like any venue really. Like I hate Staples. I hate the one in Inglewood. What is it?
The Forum.
The Forum. I hate all of it. The seating is gross. It's tiny. You're practically on top of people. You're like riding on their shoulders. But we had a connection last night.
We did.
You want to explain what happened?
So shout out. Oh, that's so strong. Wait a minute, hold on. That one more again. So shout out to my little cousin Lawana. I don't know if she's here in the building or not, but she had a hookup. We had a whole suite. Whole damn thing. Yeah, so we were up there. I felt like somebody had some money and everything like that, and it was free for us. So it was about 10 of us out there partying.
No, it was. I can't go back. Like I can't.
Can't go back to.
I can't go back to regular life. Like I didn't have sore knees afterwards. Like my back wasn't hurting. Like I wasn't bumping into people. No one had to like walk past me to pee. It was revolutionary. Like you really need money to live.
Right.
Like that,
To live a good life.
it's a whole scam that no one tells you. Like you can't just be a regular person. You have to be like a millionaire
To live.
really stunt in LA.
Right.
Yeah. But it was good. But what I did find out last night was there's an age gap because Gorilla was the opener. Shout out to Gorilla.
Glorilla?
Glorilla. Gorilla, like how am I supposed to know that shit? I'm 42. So, but the kids was on the stage that were doing their thing, and I'm like, yo, like I hit someone. I said, is it me or are they dancing off beat? Like what? Where's the 5, 6, 7, 8? Like, so I know about 3 of her songs, but other than that, it was amazing seeing how these Gen Zers are really flocking to certain artists. And
Yeah.
you know, she did her thing last night, but Megan. Baby, Megan got the knees. I don't know.
That's a lot of terminal pills.
It's a lot
I'll
of
tell you that. She's on it because she was literally on the ground most of the night. I don't even know how she's walking today. God bless her. It's a lot of Epsom salt bath. It was amazing.
It was.
You forget how many hits she has. Like her career is so short. She's only been around a few years.
Right.
But we were literally on our feet the entire hour and a half that she was out there.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And it was good. And what I loved also, because it's Pride Month, you guys know it's Pride Month here in June. Yes. She not only brought out the hot girls, she brought the hot boys out too. And there was ass throwing in the circle.
So much happening, bro.
I was shocked. Like, I don't know why straight dudes weren't at this damn concert. Like if you're looking for a woman, that all the girls in LA were at the fucking Staples Center last night.
Yeah.
So straight dudes need to just follow where gay guys go, where the women are, and you can find a date. Like, I don't know.
Where do straight guys go?
Yeah.
Where
Where there's nothing but other men.
Right.
Sounds like West Hollywood.
So that sounds like a hot topic. Speaking of hot topics, you ready to get into the show?
Hot topic. Let's start it, guys.
Let's do it. So, you guys know Juneteenth happened this past weekend. This past Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday. And Kendrick Lamar showed up with some friends at the Forum for a pop-up show. Now, how many people out there watched Kendrick Lamar? It was amazing, man. If he did that for the West Coast, I felt bad for Drake, wherever the fuck he did that. Crying somewhere, like...
Well, I think he does that like regardless. Soul.
Did you check out the actual performance?
No. Listen, as a light skin, I could not. No. I roll with Drake. No, I got the gist, right? Like with social media, you see so many clips. It's like, okay, black folks doing their thing. I got it. Like, I love the song. They're Not Like Us. And I feel like he played it like 5 times. So
No.
I'll just put it on. Like, I just put it on
It was
myself.
a whole ass movie. He did that for the West Coast. Like he clowned that nigga so goddamn bad. I was like, damn, that, like you gotta do it like that. Like, really bad. But it was a fun ass moment. But I love the fact it was unity shown on the stage. As you see this photo here, It was Bloods and Crips and SAs and everybody here just partying.
A lot of people said that it was like Renaissance for gangbangers, was it? Renaissance. Okay. Game killer. I missed that. Damn. You know.
It was a really good show. It was and you forget how many hits Kendrick has, but also there was other DJs there. So like DJ Mustard. I'm a fan of DJ Mustard, right?
I enjoyed his music.
Yeah, so he was a good. You should like you fucking old as shit. Like,
I'm a fan.
but he had a really good set. But unfortunately, the first DJ, I don't know who the hell he was. Shark and Jimmy.
Yes, he was. Did you know the majority of the people up there? Because this is a lot of people.
That's a lot.
And I only know the clown.
Tommy is
Tommy's a clown.
Right. So,
And that's where it stops for me.
I mean, honest, I kind of fast forward.
Oh, for me?
No. I fast forward to the first DJ and went straight to Mustard. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, if they were on the first half, I couldn't tell you who the hell they are.
Okay.
It was a fun time.
A good time was had by Hall.
A good time was had by y'all Inglewood.
Yeah.
So shout out to IMG.
Shout out to Inglewood.
But we went on from that one to transition to a surprise nuptial that we had no idea about. I was never on this.
What is the How is pregnancy making you angry? Groans from the audience?
Are people mad that Ashanti and Nelly are married? Like, no? Okay.
I think what it is, like the circling back maybe, like a lot of people are, I know just from the internets and the interwebs, you know, the TikToks of it all, a lot of people, once you're done with something, you should be done because it ended for a reason, right? So a lot of people are probably, you would say that. A lot of people probably feel a certain way about, you know, circling the block.
So I think that if your true love is there, right? So sometimes you have to let someone go, but you love them and they come back and it's meant to be. And so it just sounded like with them, they took time apart. She figured her shit out. He was still doing fuckboy shit. Then his dick got leaked on the internet. He got that. It was movies, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it was husband dick. It was great shit. And she's like, you know what? Let me secure the bag because she already got, you know, money for her own right. You know?
Yes. I mean,
So unless she's waiting for money, I
Yeah.
think it's really actual love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for them. You know, I'm so glad that they found each other. I mean, listen, they were the original Beyonce and Jay-Z before Beyonce and Jay-Z. But let's keep it real.
they're kind of like the great value Beyonce. Yeah, they're I mean, I'm happy for them. I'm an advocate for love just in general. So the fact that they are back together and, you know, apparently, look at that face. Look at that face. She's so happy. She's happy. Every tooth in her mouth. Every tooth in her mouth, you can see it. Like she's still got the baby hairs that are for the adolescent hair. I don't know. But if they like it, I love it for them. That's like my general take of anyone in life. Like, if you like it, I love it for you.
But I think, just my 2 cents, I think that she probably wanted to make sure that they were a legit situation before having a child born into the world. So I'm here for that, you know?
Yeah.
And Shanti seemed like that type of girl. You know, she wasn't out there in the streets wilding, doing all
Very
type of
true.
things.
She wasn't busting it wide, laying it low and spreading it wide.
That's so much respect. So yeah, so that's Shanti and Nelly. So I'm happy about their nuptials.
Yay,
and
love.
I can't wait to see what this baby gonna look like. Who do you think the baby gonna resemble more, him or her?
I hope her. Let's not forget what he looked like when he first came out. Before the hair.
Wait, Nelly was your type. He was light skinned. I mean,
Who said that?
right? Like that was your thing. So like, what happened?
Nobody said Nelly. Like, don't be putting words in my mouth now. But no, Nelly was a weird looking dude, from my personal opinion. It's just a lot to look at. But I always thought she was gorgeous, especially if it's a boy, because you know the hair. So like, well, she's a hairy woman. Like, we all know that. Like, didn't 50 Cent have like a whole song dedicated to her sideburns? Yeah. So if it's a boy, you know, it'll be be like a handsome, like very, like he'll have sideburns at 4. Okay.
All right. Moving on from that, and talking about Pride. So I was so happy to hear that Marlon Wayans did a promo shoot for the LGBTQIA community because he has a son who is transgendered now.
Yes.
But I was so upset with the interweb because they're so disgusting because people were tripping about him supporting his child. I'm like, what type of shit is this? Like, you would want a parent to support their child, right? Am I crazy or that's just me?
No, you're not crazy. You're actually a rational human being. It's just when you're full of hatred and vitriol and like your foundation is created on ignorance,
Right.
it's very easy for you to attack those that are just loving someone else. And I think that is what we see here and what we've always seen and what we will continue to see, unfortunately, is just stupid people speaking before they think. And after the fact, you know, they try to justify what they said, and there's no justifying hate. It really isn't. And so I try not to think about it. I just like to give all attention to the positive in this situation, which is Marlon representing his child, albeit in a weird way, because these pictures are weird. Like, did you see the one with like the little like playpen ball? Like, I don't
Why is it weird though? Like it's just
because he
it's
looked like he was at McDonald's play place. Like there's other ways that like I guess it can convey your message of equality and acceptance without, I don't know, just from a taste level. I thought that.
But I think
like,
you have
what
to
is
look
that?
at-
Like where do you
Okay,
get
so
that?
let's look at the
Like,
source,
why
right?
acting that?
Let's look at the source. The source is Marlon Wayans is always known for, he's a physical comic. He always kind of doing things outside the box. So for me, I took it as he's just being playful, being him, right? Just in his own way, showing his support for his son. So,
Yeah, I guess if you look at it from that lens, like he's a very unserious person,
right.
and the pictures were very unserious. Like
It was
seriously.
playful. I felt like it was a playful thing, and he's like trying to be light about it. But it just sucks that people has this so much darkness and hate in their heart for people just actually living and just supporting their fucking child. Like that makes no sense to me. And the fact that you're seeing people discussing people are always coming out the closet, it's like no, he doubled down on some shit in the comments, and I was so happy to hear that. So like, kudos to Marlon, man.
Yeah, kudos. I will say, us as gay people and, you know, straight people, when they see a straight person, a woman or male, support the cause and be an advocate, because I've seen it in our community, we're so quick to say, are they gay? That must mean they're gay. That must mean something other than just accepting the fact that a straight person can be an advocate. I think that's the real message we should, as gay people, try to, you know, bring across and bring home. Like it doesn't mean anything if a straight person wants to support us. There's like no underlying message or, you know, an ulterior motive behind it.
It's not, but it's also rooted in the fucking black church. Not to say fucking like that, but it's just that's where the hate comes from.
True.
And so it's like to the point for me, like growing up, hearing that every Sunday, and you think the preacher is looking directly at you, talking about homophobia,
Right.
and you're going to hell, you're gonna burn. It's like, well, who the fuck told you that shit? Like,
Meanwhile, he's fucking Ellen, accordion player on the side, a whole nother family somewhere like
you got chicks with a prayer
in Lancaster, yeah. Because you know the side he's still living in Lancaster.
Right?
You know, the side he's sitting. Like in the desert when no one knows.
Yeah, so I just felt like it's just people have a difficulty accepting it and not knowing how to respond to certain things because of just it's so embedded in the black culture to just demean people and talk about it, you know, in a negative way. So it's unfortunate, but again, like I said, kudos to him being supportive of his child. And I think that's all what you would want as a parent, just to support your child, no matter what. It's like, as long as they're not killing nobody and doing anything to hurt a minor, like you should support your children out there. So.
Or drugs.
Well,
You
you
can't.
know the type of drugs. If it's hard stuff, then no.
Yeah.
No, it's-
No heroin.
no. But speaking of someone that people think is probably on drugs right now because she chose to do OnlyFans, Camille Winbush from the Bernie Mac show.
Yes, just in case you were saying, who?
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah. So pretty chocolate girl. So she was on the Bernie Mac show back in the day. It lasted for about 5 seasons, I want to
I
say.
think so, yeah.
But that show was about 20 years ago. So somehow people still think that she still has money and residuals from back then. And she told them, nigga, no.
The bills keep coming.
They keep coming every month.
Every month.
And
Really.
she said, I'm gonna do this OnlyFans and make $17,000 a month. And I'm like, where can we sign up?
All jokes aside,
Listen.
like, listen, no, you listen. It's a There is, everyone's got a fetish, and you're
We don't
into.
kink shame out here.
We don't kink shame, so if you like thick light boys, just let me know. I'll register in a fucking heartbeat. If you're sending tips my way. What
Or
say you?
chocolate is your shit. You know what I'm saying?
We can get like a third and have like a little Neapolitan situation going on. Like chocolate, vanilla,
There you go.
a strawberry out there. I don't know.
Whatever the flavor is, we got it for y'all.
17,000 a
She
month?
made $17,000 a month. So she was like, I don't know what the problem is. Now I don't know if she getting down, laying low, spraying the wide, or she just in lingerie or what. But people will pay to see things. And I say, do you all fucking day?
Absolutely.
Like-
Especially in this economy,
Yes.
you can have a very high salary, you can be at an executive level, and you're still budgeting, and you're still pinching pennies, and you're still pushing shit back and not paying stuff. It's crazy. I went to Target today to buy our necessities and literally spent $100.
Yeah. No, inflation, but we're not gonna go there because inflation is what it is.
I'm ready. Like, can we borrow these cameras?
We're gonna start right now.
Right. This is gonna be a very special episode. Lock the door. Turn down the light.
You told us it was gonna be something special. But no, I say, girl, do your thing. Again, you're not hurting nobody. And she's like, I ain't tripping. Like, I run to the bank, I'm good. She had those checks, they started dwindling away. So she was like, I have to make ends meet. And why not?
And the Bernie Mac show is not like Friends. Like, those residuals are not going to hit the same way. Like, the residuals that she gets now probably it isn't even enough to go to Target. Like, they're Walmart residuals.
We're trying to get this is on YouTube. We're trying to get sponsors, right?
Well, it's not going to be Walmart. We're dead. Let's be real. Walmart's not going to be calling us.
They never know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta speak into existence. So, but now it's time for our favorite segment. This is how I sound at the house. So y'all see me in person when y'all listen.
Y'all know what it is.
Y'all know what I do. So, have you ever wondered why? So, husband, have you ever wondered why sometimes you have coworkers who just try it?
And they always will. And sometimes you just gotta let a bitch know. Even if you get suspended for it.
Who got suspended?
Allegedly. Kenya Moore of the Real Housewives of Atlanta got suspended recently, indefinitely, for posting, or not posting, but at one of the gatherings that they have at like a restaurant or what have you during the show. She posted a picture of her new co-star, Brittany Edie, with a penis kind of like photoshopped in it. I don't even think it was real. I don't think it was like a, no, it wasn't, because she was like smiling like this, and it was just like a dick in front of her face.
Like an emoji, right?
No, it was like a real one, but photoshopped, like just randomly placed.
So there was no
here.
man attached to it. So this
No.
is floating dick.
It was just a floating. Oh, that's my gay friend. And she got suspended for it because it kind of teeters the line of revenge porn. In today's in today's age, like you can't do things like that. Like if this was the early aughts of Atlanta Housewives, Kenya probably would have gotten a raise. Like she probably would have gotten a spin-off show for doing shit like this. But now, in this climate, you just can't. And someone posted on X the other day that when Phaedra, did her thing of blatantly lying on Kandi, she was fired and let go.
Because that bitch lied about her Kandi drugging someone. Like, you need to be fired. Like, she set up a rumor and said that Kandi was going to drug Portia. That's different. This is an emoji. This is a photo with a dickless man. That's her face. Like, what is the problem here? Like, why are we seriously firing somebody over? And I'm a little. No, she got fired. Like, that's the piece of the and I'm writing her. This is my birthday twin. Kenya Moore. That's my birthday twin. All day. So of course we petty as hell. But we're petty with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So
Petty with a purpose.
you never been petty with a purpose. Think about it.
No, I'm usually reckless when I'm petty. Like, I am. I don't overthink it. I'm just a mess.
No, Aquarius more calculated. So she did this probably just thinking as a joke, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, like she probably thought it was gonna be like the marching band. So you Kenya Moore hair. Everybody's gonna laugh like, okay, is you crazy? Like, look at that dick, it's floating. So Bravo executive was like, don't call us, we'll call you.
So what type of dick you think it was? It was a black dick?
No, it was a black dick. I saw
So
a
it was a
picture.
bowler?
Oh, I don't know if it was bowling.
I tried to find it, I couldn't find it, so I'm trying to
Hey, you were-
describe, give a description of what it
No,
was.
it was just like like a mocha. Like a Starbucks latte. No foam. But it was like oiled up. So it was like he was about to use it. I didn't know if I could put it to use.
So was it thick? Was it pencil shape? Was it veiny? Like, what I'm saying? Like, y'all know it's a gay podcast, right? Like, I'm talking about dicks and ass.
So, I will say, it was there, and it was about it was ready. It knew its call time, and it was ready to show up. And it was ready to clock in. The PTO was over. It was just ready to,
I don't think she should have been suspended or fired for this though. Like, I just feel like there's so much other things that you can have wanted to fire her over. Like deceptive with Portia. Like that's could have been something because you took a prop and you flung it at someone's face, but to flung dick at someone on a picture like that, come on now.
But I do think that like a precedent needs to be set, because if you applaud this type of behavior, another housewife from another franchise, say a struggling one that wants to get the ratings and wants, to pull a stunt, they're probably going to push it even further. So I do believe, post, Phaedra blatantly lying on someone for ratings and the whole, like the Ultimate Girls trip.
Okay.
Like there's a whole season that's being scrapped because the bitches got too drunk and Brandy Glanville started like touching one of them, and
That's what we watch Housewives for. Like, we're not watching fucking Shakespeare. It's the fucking Housewives. Like
House of Cards.
Exactly.
Like,
We
there's, like,
tune in
a
for the
hard-hitting
ratchetness. So I mean,
I still think just from a legal standpoint, because during that situation, one of the housewives is suing Bravo and Andy, I think. So they're just starting to like tighten up the shit. They're like, okay, it was cute in the early 2000s, but bitches are in litigation right now, so we gotta keep it cute.
I blame Michael Darby from Potomac. I blame him.
Okay, Kansas. Okay, Kansas. Okay, Kansas.
He wants to get Juan Fellatio. I'm just saying. So I blame him for that. But you know what? Ken's gonna be good. She has a production company. She's done so much. Even before Housewives, she was that girl. Because they were watching her on Martin. Y'all remember Martin? You know, she was on Martin.
Yeah.
She's a Miss US America, Miss America, USA.
One of them.
But you know, she's a Detroit hottie, and she'll be fine.
Oh yeah, she'll be fine. I'm concerned that we won't be fine because I was really looking forward to her and Portia kind of like double teaming the rebranding of the Atlanta Housewives because last season was fucking disgusting and horrible,
Right.
and I just feel like we're gonna be back in that same spot. But you know, whatever. I have no stake. I don't work for Bravo. I'm not Andy Cohen, so.
But so then a random bitch get you fired? Like I'm mad.
I random new bitch. The Aquarius trying to be messy with a purpose. Get you caught up.
We'll see. She'll have the last laugh though. She'll sue Bravo though. I think she'll sue.
You think so?
For wrongful termination. Exactly.
How do you in court like all it was uploading
There was no man there. This is a photo. Like I didn't even do this. Someone sent this to me. Someone sent this to me. I just happened to leak it. That's all it was.
Petty with a purpose, I guess.
Petty with a purpose. So.
Petty with a purpose.
But that is going to conclude that topic. And so now it's time to have some fun with the audience.
We like y'all are.
Lights up, please. Yes. Come on now. All right.
Actually, turn them back down. Not yet. The cards.
Yes and no. So,
Yes and no. Yes, kinda.
yes, kind of.
Yes and.
Yes and.
Ariana Grande. Okay.
So, we're about to play Plead the Fifth
Between the two of us,
between us.
we're going to ask each other questions.
We have
We
no idea.
don't know what they are.
So this can either
So this can't go horribly
This can
wrong.
go wrong. The divorce court. We have no idea.
How the papers filed already. Like what y'all signed, just, you know, the divorce papers right next to them. Just in case.
So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, husband.
Yeah.
You can only plead the fifth to one of them.
Okay.
Or you can answer all big questions.
Okay.
Then on your own phone. This is a 100 episode. Hello, we got to do some live things here. Okay?
Spicy. Let's get this roaster cooking.
All right, husband.
Yes.
You can only save one
Okay.
of our kids. Zoe. Plead the fifth. And with a purpose.
Oh no, and that's the first question.
I gotta come on swinging hard. Like this is called plead the fifth. But you don't do the answer. You don't plead the fifth. You don't have to ask the question. You plead the fifth.
But
You don't have 2 hard questions.
No, I cannot pick between. It's like a Sophie's choice. I will not. I lead. But the thing is, I do kind of low-key have an answer, but I don't want to put that in the universe. These are my babies. I can't.
Right.
We get home, it's always like, what the fuck? Ducking my shits in our bed. Like, I heard her.
The show's for, you know what I'm saying? She's rowdy. So
No, she has a temper, you guys don't know. Okay, I'm gonna answer it.
And that's gonna pay your shit, so just remember.
I would say Duncan. Let me explain. He is an extremely high shedder. Zoe is hyperallergenic, so I would save her. Because she, I mean, for all intents and purposes, she doesn't need us. She's extremely independent. Like, I may have her do my taxes next week. Zoe is so like, leave me alone. Like, I want affection when I want it. I don't want it when you want it. Like, she's ready to go to college. Like, she's ready. And she's going to an out-of-state college. Us visiting her at all, like fucking her shit up. And the only reason why I would not get rid of, Jesus Christ.
I just said save. I just said what? Well, you go way deep. It can be saved. It can be saved from the water. I just said
Save
save.
it from the water.
It can be drowned. I don't know. I just said save.
You're making it worse. But Duncan, he sheds a lot. Aggressively. Like it's like Parmesan cheese. I'm talking about the Olive Garden. It's just all. So yes, I do remember a time when there wasn't hairballs all over our house, and I miss it.
So
But I love him so much. He's the most affectionate and the sweetest boy you ever could imagine. Next question.
So no, who are you saving?
I said save Zoe.
You're saving Zoe. So
Yes, like relaxer. Like what?
Zoe don't need it. So I was talking to you say that.
No, I would save Zoe because Duncan just sheds.
All right. That was a
An answer.
98 degrees question. Okay. Second question. You have one concert to go to, and all 3 nights. I'm sorry, all 3 people playing the same night.
Okay.
Which concert are you going to? Kylie Minogue,
Padum.
Mary J. Blige,
I'm gonna cry.
or Aretha Franklin?
Ooh, we're resurrecting people. Well, I would pick Aretha because she's dead. One night only type of situation. I don't think there's gonna be another one after. So yes, I take Aretha. Final answer.
Okay. All right, last question. Marry, shag, kill. Pharrell, Raphael Sneed, me. I got an attorney on this speed.
Are those papers ready? Well, clearly marry you because we are married and I love you very much. I would shag. Who am I shagging? You know what? No, but I would have to kill the other one. Gotcha. Could it be a threesome? I mean, this is a gay podcast.
I'm so glad you thought about that because I was like, he could mention threesome, so I will give you that. All right. Yeah. But no, because those are his niggas. So no, I need you to fuck City, Pharrell, or City. Who died?
Someone needs to
Who do you get wet for? Pharrell or Raphael Sneed?
Jesus Christ. Someone's mother is here.
And she has gotten wet before, I'm pretty sure.
I am shagging Pharrell.
Yeah.
I'm shagging Pharrell because he is younger, and I don't know if Raphael is taking his fish oil pill. Like I don't need somebody being like, oh, my sciatica. Like, no. I don't know. So yes, marry you, shag Pharrell, and kill Raphael. I know.
I'm really surprised you answered the Zoe Duncan though. I was like, that's gonna be coup de grace.
Yeah, I can tell you were really excited about that question. But I answered all of my questions.
Yes,
Okay, so are you ready for my questions?
Let's go. I'm always ready.
You can only pick one.
Okay.
Would you either prefer that I go through your phone, go through your browser history, or go through your email?
Okay. Well, you've gone through my phone already, so that's out.
Was that your phone? I was
surprised. It was mine.
So we
So,
both had Androids at the time.
I'm open books. You go through all three. Like, you ain't gonna find shit.
Period.
You gonna find. Some kinky shit, some BDSM shit, like you already know. Porn connoisseur, so I watch all type of things. So
It really is.
make it a shot. But I'm like, oh. So,
Okay, cool. Thanks for that answer. So, my second question.
all right.
What would you do if you had to pick between saving the life of Sierra or Janet Jackson?
They gotta die? Like they.
Dead. Gun to the head. Matter of fact, I'm pulling the trigger.
Is there a therapist in the room we can talk about? Do we need to talk about? Are you working through something?
I'm great.
Okay. I mean, that's not a hard question to answer. Like, it's gonna be Janet. Like, that's like the blueprint. Like, Sarah, I love you, girl. Sorry. But you with Jesus. You'll be okay. I'll see when I get there. It's gonna be, yeah, I'm saving Janet. Like, that's.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's interesting because, you know, Janet is older. She's probably gonna go. You're just like wasting a joint. I just got one slip on a tour and
Come on now. What you're not gonna do is talk about Miss Jackson. Like, we just came to her concert where she killed the entire stage.
Yes.
The entire stage.
Yes.
she was very
2 hours.
She was very oiled up.
She did. Going back in July to see the last show. So yeah.
Yes.
She did take like 2 pills that day.
All right. What's your last question?
Okay, my last question.
Make it good.
I'm going to try. If you could, would you second guess hitting me up for the first time online, because that's how we met, online? Would you not hit me up and like never experience this? Or
Okay.
Or would you have, if you had the option of hitting the lottery, like $1 billion? Like would, like kind of like a red pill, blue pill situation.
So $1 billion or marry you.
Yeah. Or like $1 billion or like know me.
I know you. Okay, so not marriage, just know you. So like,
Yeah, okay.
so
Yeah.
I'm at the desktop because that was back in the day. 2010. So I have to log into Adam for Adam, password, all that shit, and then scroll through. You got ass pictures, dick pictures. And then, you were there with a full ass shirt on that said legalized gay. That was a light blue.
Because I'm a lady.
Then you were light blue, and then every picture you had clothes on. And so, can you tell my answer about where I'm describing that happened 14 years ago? How I first saw you?
No, you don't have to tell me.
Well, I'm taking that video now.
Honestly, it's the economy I would blame.
I would take knowing you. Yeah. I mean, we get 14 years ago, I saw you on Adam for Adam, and I was like, oh, he's cute. I was like, oh, he ain't got no ass picture. Oh, okay. Wait, no picture. Oh, he's fully clothed. So I stepped to you wholly different. Like my whole game to you was like, hello, how are you? Instead of like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Different dialogue. So yeah. So,
And I was like, fine.
so yeah, I would take you over the billion.
that again when it's just us alone. Because a million is a lot of things. Let's keep it 100 or a billion.
So now it's time for you guys to participate with us as we play these games. All right, so the first one is we're gonna have our host Camille come back up here because we have a segment called Ask the Husband.
Yeah, I pushed it to one more time too much, so.
Okay.
Ignore
All right,
that.
just start out.
Okay.
We'll fix it in a moment.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I just want to let you guys know that being a lady don't mean that your ass don't have to be online. Don't let them think that you can't be a lady. You don't want to. That's okay.
That's right.
No problem. So does anyone have a question for the husbands? Well, while let them think about it. I have some questions from your folks online. I'll start with, who is your favorite housewife of all time?
Of all time.
I feel like we should have had known these questions before so we can have an answer.
No, I'm a ride with her because she's a pretty girl, and y'all can say what y'all want, but I fuck with pretty girls. Robin Dixon's my fucking favorite.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here right now.
Yeah, because he wouldn't even agree with that answer. He'd be like, who?
No, Robin, the reason why I like Robin is a chick that she stands by her man regardless of all types. She's a down-ass broad, you know what I'm saying, from day one. And also, she ain't got time for bullshit. She's like, I'm gonna stand up what I do. This is who I am, and you like it or you don't. And I'm like that in real life. Like, I'm a loyal friend to the heart, to the default sometimes, but I'm a loyal ass friend. I fuck what I fuck with. If you don't like it, what I say, then fuck you. I don't give a shit. So I ride with that type of energy. So that's why I say people can talk so much about Robin, whatever, but it's like at the end of the day, she's like, I'm here for my husband, I'm here for my kids, and I'm a real one. And
You mean
she's
her
happy
roommate?
to pretty.
Right.
She's here for her roommate. Everyone, I don't think that's her husband.
So.
But okay, then I will match that chaotic energy.
Why gotta be chaotic? This is what it is.
I will give my answer, and it probably won't go over that well either. But
Hot take.
a hot take.
Okay.
My favorite housewife of all time is Cynthia Bailey.
No. Y'all gonna put it down. Y'all put thumbs down, pick your ass for him. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs down.
I will say this because she is a fellow Pisces like myself, and she's just such a voice of reason. Like I don't necessarily need my housewives to be like loud and crazy and like, you know, all in the face and stuff.
Right.
Like sometimes I like just common sense. And she may not have common sense when it comes to relationships, but in like the group setting with the other girls, she was usually the voice of reason, which I can completely identify with, like being the one that's like, don't I got a problem?
Right.
And I just think that she was like a nice little calm in the storm. And she says child as much as I do. So, you know, she had really good wigs sometimes.
No, Cynthia was the face. Like Cynthia, I can
Oh,
see
she's
that.
beautiful, she's stunning, yeah.
No, but I'm saying I can see you guys similar because as people don't know about you, like y'all see him out here like, oh, energy. He don't really like people like that. Like I don't like people like
Not at all, like,
But
y'all
it's-
cool. I love y'all.
But in a way where what I say is like we can literally be in this house together and we cannot speak for like hours because he just needs
Correct.
time and I time that show too. So it's just like that. So
Yeah.
Cynthia's like I can see you identifying with Cynthia that way.
Yeah.
She's just like no nonsense, like
Yeah, just as a
I'm
person,
busy
not
for
like a character or archetype on
Yeah.
a television show. But as like a person, I really fuck with Cynthia Bailey.
yeah. Okay.
Do we got another one?
Did anyone think of a question?
Oh, here it is.
Come on.
I come up with you, Jazz.
Tip, tip, tip on the floor.
So social media is saying that they are tired of Candy and she's boring. What do you guys think?
I agree. What say you?
I think Candy she ran her course with Housewives. Yeah, she's a brand. She's done everything. So I'm glad she stepped away and she wasn't fired. I'm glad she was like, you know what, it's my time to kind of go. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. Thank you, audience listening.
Do you have another question from the audience?
I have two.
Two? Oh,
Okay.
1-2 punch.
Yes.
She's been thinking.
Yes, I'll keep up the theme of Real Housewives. So my first question is, what do you think about the whole situation with Portia and Simon? Do you think it's like fake, or do you think that she was aware of his situation?
Wait, what situation is?
Oh, you don't know?
No. Go ahead.
Okay, so you know Portia married Simon, right?
Right.
They had a big wedding, and now they're divorcing, right? And supposedly it's because she didn't know about like his immigration status and some other stuff, right? So she's trying to like separate herself from him. So it's like a lot of drama around that. But you guys.
Well, that's what happens when you steal someone else's man. She stole foul a man from her
She
dumb.
did.
So you should have researched your shit. But Portia is dumb anyway. Like Portia thought the Underground Railroad was a real thing.
She's not. So here's the thing. So I was going back and forth. Well, not going back and forth, but I was like responding to someone about that. She's not. She plays stupid. She can't be that dumb. Her grandfather.
No.
Her grandfather is Hosea Williams, who was a great civil rights leader, like in Atlanta. So there's no way that could be her granddaddy, and she does not know the Underground Railroad. Like I refuse to do that. She's like,
I know a lot of parents that are smart and kids that are dumb.
I mean, the whole like there's 265 days in a year thing. Like she can't be.
She was okay. I want you to remember Portia when we first met her with Cordell. She was Chris' baby. She was his. We're gonna say beard, like the one I got here. Because Portia is less than smart. I'll say.
I think she's joking. I think she's
So
trolling.
let me tell you who's joking, right? So that
That's a
person.
long joke.
So I think a person that plays dumb and is really smart is Paris Hilton, right? Paris Hilton shows you,
sure.
she puts on the act, she's like, oh my God, whatever I'm doing. But she's she's smart as hell. Portia is just less than smart.
She has a couple businesses, right, that are flourishing, right? So she has her hairline, and then she also did, she has the hairline thing.
She had the
And then there's some
bedding.
sort of pillow thing.
Right,
Like
she had-
anybody can open
Yeah,
it
all
up.
that.
With money.
Yeah. But the thing of it is, she didn't do her research. You need to do research when you steal someone's man
I
to
think
know
she knew.
what things you got going on. That's why Fallon ain't tripping. Fallon like, I got a whole baby up. I'm good. Like that's your problem now. So yeah. So
I think that she knew everything.
Yeah.
She just didn't properly plan and secure her bag. And I think that falls under the dumb umbrella. Like I don't think she's like a mastermind like Bobby Fischer. Like she's not playing chess. Around. Like I just don't paint Portia in that with that brush. I think that she is a less than smart woman that saw an opportunity, took it,
Right.
even though it was already taken. And she kind of, flew by the seat of her pants.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
so what's your second question?
My second question is, I know that you guys are 100.
Wait for the mic.
Okay. My second question is, I know you guys are 101 episodes in. So far, what's been like your favorite episode that you guys have done so far?
My favorite episode was probably our Pride episode when we went to San Francisco. Because, I mean, for people that haven't gone to San Francisco for Pride, you really are doing yourself a disservice, even if you aren't gay. It's just an experience in itself because it's not about sex, it's not about any like sub-genre that you associate with homosexuality. It's just about love. It really is. It may sound cheesy saying it, but it like you feel it in the air. Like we walk around, everyone saying hello to you. People, you see families, like youth, children, babies. You may see a naked man walking around.
I was like, we gonna talk. You don't see a naked man, one or two, just rubbing their dicks, walking around with babies around. It's just like, whoa, come on now, bro. But it's like, it's a legal thing out there to do. So.
And everyone's just in harmony. Like, there's no judgment. No one's like, is that a dick? Like, yeah, it's letting it be. And it's great.
So wow, you took my. I was going to say the Pride episode too, but I was having to think for a second. Anything that I felt passionate about that we disagreed about.
Oh, what comes to mind is Scandival.
Oh, that was a good one. Yes.
Yeah, let's not get the friends off.
Well, let's go there. So listen, let's go. I felt that people did that man wrong. He did some fuck shit. But they all were fucking each other. They all were doing it. They all screwed each other. So like, it's not that big of a deal. Right? No. Listen, I stand alone a lot. I'm only child. I'm okay with that. So it's okay. That's a good question. Thank you all. We have any more from either online or?
I'm gonna do another question from online.
Okay.
I know we just spoke about all of the love at Pride, and that's great, but I'm here to spice it up. So, would you consider ever being in a polyamorous relationship? I don't know what poly means.
Well, since you talked about doing OnlyFans, I say yeah. having.
Yeah.
I was. Wow.
We're all friends here. I'm a freak. No.
Two of you. Shit.
What are you?
Well, I mean, just a polyam. You know, it would depend on the situation. I think that for myself, when you're in marriage, you get about 80% from your partner. That's just when it happens. Sometimes it's 70, right? But that other percentage, you either make it up for yourself, or if there was a different body to step in to give you a break. You know, like, are they living with us? Or, you know,
are
I'm
they
open to
splitting the mortgage? I'll clean up the front room.
But no, I mean, listen, a lot, I think relationships are, we always say this, relationships are what you want to make it. We're happy in our marriage. If the person that we met, someone that came about and we had a conversation about it, I'll be open to that conversation. I'll be honest, I'll be open to the conversation, just depending how it will play for us and if it will work for us. Mm-hmm. But now we out the country doing things. That's a different conversation.
So there, I expect the distinction.
The 5,000 mile rule, friend. Y'all know 2,500 miles away. Rules kind of play differently.
Yeah, doesn't that mean everything? But for me, I'm tired a lot. I'm sleepy. I work a lot. I work over 40 hours a week, and to split my time with another person, like to take another person's feelings in consideration. Come on. Like I need a nap just thinking about it. Like for me, threesomes, which is different. Like that's like a one-off. Like you said, you know, if we're in Cancun, you know, like the towels over there, like, ooh, okay. You know, drop off a towel and some dick. I don't know.
It's happened to us.
But a actual like third relationship, like a third person to like, how was your day? Like,
That's what I'm saying. It depends on, again.
give me a snuggie already. I get it down. So, not for me, but a threesome maybe. Let's talk. But you say for you.
I would be open to conversation depending on how either they present themselves as like, I need them to come with a PowerPoint. Like, how can I prove y'all shit? Right? And I come I want to come into this bond, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to tell me what would you bring to this, what do you bring to our dynamic?
A pie graph, if you will. Breaking down everything. Okay.
Do we have any more questions from the audience? All right, here I come, girl.
Take your time, Melissa. Okay.
I'm trying to pretend like my feet don't hurt, y'all.
Hey, Boo.
Hey, Brandon.
So considering that it's Pride Month, for those that are listening to you all who have not come out and it's Pride Month, what would be your best advice for those who are trying to come out?
Good question. I can take that first.
Okay.
I would say to be realistic, if you are in a situation where you know you will be met with adversity or hostility, devise a plan. Save money, or at least have a home that you can go to, at least have a friend that you can count on, because sometimes, unfortunately, you have to have a backup plan because you may get kicked out, or you may get beat, or you may get, ostracized. So to be realistic, you have to have a safety net in place before you live in your truth. I'm not saying deny who you are, but you have to be strategic about it, because for me personally, I like the comfort of a bed way too much to sleep on a park bench. I mean, just saying, because for some people that is their reality.
Right.
They come out and they're homeless because they have nowhere to go. I would just say, think logically first, because a lot of people, when they have, something on their spirit and they want to be who they are, they kind of lead with that first, and then they find themselves at like the Greyhound, with in a Snuggie. Seriously, no, I'm not, like I know it's coming off as humor, but like that's serious. Like we see it all the time. And I don't want that for them, and it shouldn't have to be. So I would say keep it cute and put it on mute for a little bit. Get a job, save a little bit, and then come out and live in your truth. But again, that's all based on circumstances. Like if you're in Minnesota and like, your dad is like drinking Bud Lights every day and he's gonna be crazy, like just, plan a little bit better. But if you're in New York and Manhattan and your parents are, fabulous and they love you regardless, then, twirl and give it to the girls. I don't know. But just plan. Just plan, I would say.
I have a different answer.
Of course.
I believe that closets are vertical coffins. And so you're dead. And so you need to have life, so keep that door fucking open. Fuck the world, fuck what they think about you, live for you. You only have one life, you got one go out for this. It's not a dress rehearsal. This is what it is right now. So you'll figure it out. Even if you have to come out, you homeless, living on a park bench, you will be resilient. It is so much better living in your truth, knowing who you are, than trying to live for someone else. Because other people's expectations have nothing to do with you. That's their expectations upon you. So I say, fuck the world. Get one good friend who has support you, who has your back. As long as you have that in place for yourself, like so you're saying, have a safety plan. I hear some of that, but I feel like keep the door open, be you. I promise you, you'll find your tribe. I promise you, you'll find people who will support you, who will love you, who will be there for you, and just be you. And I hurt for people who can't be themselves, and I hurt for people in countries who live under a regime or rules or laws that say if you were found out you can die, they will kill you. So yes, in that situation, yes, fine, do a safety plan, get your visas, whatever you gotta do. But if you can't, if you're able, body, you don't have no situation like that, keep that closet door the fuck open and live your truth.
He's not just petty with a purpose.
All right, so we're gonna take one final question from online. where do you both see the podcast in 5 years? And I promise I didn't ask this question. Would y'all consider having a female co-host?
Well, come on, Breakfast Club. 2.0.
I mean, Brunch Club.
Pretty
Gang.
much, right. It would be nice. It'd be fabulous too. It'd be a good show.
It would be fabulous.
Yeah, we'll tie in, Camille's brunches and stuff, coming back soon. So yes, I see this podcast doing great things, God willing, it's heading somewhere, HBO Max, YouTube, some other platform. We started this podcast as a conversation between us just being a gay couple, watching reality television, Ratchet TV. It's mindless, but we were seeing that there wasn't a gay perspective in these shows. And so we were like, where's the gay couples at? And so we would literally pause the show, talk for about 15, 20 minutes about what we saw, and then come back. And so he was like, I have an idea about, you want to do a podcast? I was like, well, let's record ourselves, see how it sounds. And we did it one day at home and it took off. So going forward, I would love us to be more friends. We already reached 4 countries right now. We have friends in Australia, Chile, we have people listening all over. And so that's where I see it just growing, getting better, bigger. And the part about the female co-host, absolutely, we would love to have a female guest host.
Really? I honestly did not expect you to say that. Talk about who?
Sorry. The reason why, and I think sometimes because we try to push forward the gay, I don't say agenda, but just topic because we're gay. We're 2 gay men. Black gay men, married, faithful. But I said that for a reason. I said it because
Happy.
no, but I say it for a reason because sometimes there's conversation and topics that when it involves women, and especially ladies, I'm like, I don't know. I got the best friend or some shit. I hear somebody, phone a friend, like, girl, how do you feel about this, whatever. So I think having that woman perspective, even if heterosexual, that will kind of give us some insight when we have certain shows about different topics.
Yeah.
So that would kind of help out.
That I remember we did a whole show where we talked about fibroids, but we called it something else.
Man, the emails we got, they were like, excuse me. I was like, we're so sorry. We have to come back to the retraction. It's fibroids. No, we had
I didn't
about
remember what
that.
we called it, but it was something stupid. We had a Porsche moment. Not going on.
We don't know about that.
For me, 5 years, I mean, I just want to sponsor. Like, just anybody. Like, is this my camera? I mean, sky's the limit. I'm lucky enough to not feel like this is work. So I can see us just doing it indefinitely. But yes, I would love to get paid for doing this. And female co-host, I absolutely love the idea. I actually think that we know so many interesting women.
Right.
Like even getting like just a rotating, like The View having like a rotating whole panel going just to get that perspective and to get that deeper level of conversation happening when it comes to different perspectives. Because while we disagree on many things, I still think that there's another aspect that we're not getting. Just to make our conversations a bit richer.
And honestly, it would help Zoe calm the hell down when we're at home. She don't work so much. If there was the female, because she's like, I'm around thick niggas, I got time for this. If she had some more estrogen around her, she'll be cool. We're recording shows, so. But thank you all, thank you guys. Give me yourself a round of applause. Now it's time for the Housewives, the best reads. So, what we're going to do with this game, so we are going to read some of these housewives you see here on the monitor, some of their favorite reads and quotes, and then we're going to have you guys vote to see who is the read assassin, okay? So, we want you guys to pay attention to these quotes, and then you guys are going to vote afterwards, okay?
Okay, so first quote is from Bethany Frankel of The Real Housewives of New York. She said, You are the most unintelligent human being I've ever had the pleasure of being around. Adios, lunatic. Like Shakespeare.
Right. All right, so our second read comes from Phaedra Parks of Real Housewives of Atlanta. While she's sitting around, running around talking about my husband and the father of my children, and she spends her weekends peddling through sperm banks, looking through catalogs, trying to find a donor. You don't know if your baby daddy would be an axe murderer or a child molester, because what you will know is that he needed $10 to get him a mid-sized pizza, so he ejaculated in the cut so you can have a kid. Now check that.
Next, we have Kenya Moore. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Or, I would like Portia to spell scepter. She didn't know.
She can tell where to go. All right, so next we have an OG, Nene Leakes from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I said what I said. Child that gets up. So nasty, so good.
Classic. Next, we have Eva Marcel. The way your ass is set up, you could never model. Baby, I can meet you on the block if you want to go. 78th and Normandy. Let's go. Swing. I promise you I worked out. You got me all the way twisted, ma'am. Put some edge control on the edge. I'm a child. You so bitter, I'ma pray for you.
Okay. Next up, we have Erica Jane from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I say important shit, you say boring shit. Okay, hold on. Eileen, don't you ever bring up my kid. I can't. You shut the fuck up. You don't know what I go through every night. Don't even pretend, don't even ever say I'm pretending. I don't care how I talk to you, you call me a liar.
And lastly, we have Candace Dillard Bassett from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Not today, Satan. Not today, Nick. Not today, ankles. Play with old women. You gonna drag me? Drag me, Monique. I came from Jesus. Why is Ashley insisting I talk to Sesame Street? Because Ashley is a messy hoe. Go count some numbers. ABC, go read a book to a child.
All right, friends. And see. Okay, so you guys. We're gonna vote for the housewives with the best read. So we have Bethany Frankel. So put your paddles up. If you put Bethany Frankel was the best one, put them down. You feel like she's the worst one. So 1, 2, 3. Bethany Frankel, she's the read assassin. Oh, the audience is saying, oh, Bethany, girl, they saying no, girl. All
I
right.
don't see it for you, Bethany.
They don't see it for Bethany. All right, what about Phaedra Parks? You guys see it for Phaedra? Oh.
Ooh, and we have audible.
Almost, that was almost a queen shoe, Phaedra. Almost a queen shoe. All right, next up is Kenya Moore. I feel like Kenya Moore is the read assassin. Ooh, not today, say. Not today. All right. So don't go for Kenya. All right, next we got Nene Leakes. Is she a read assassin? No. No mix. It's kind of mix. All right. Got some yes back and forth. Okay. Eva Marcel. It's kind of it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag.
She did. More than one favorite.
Okay, Erica Jane from Beverly Hills.
Oh, she said she's my favorite housewife ever.
Is it expensive for her?
All right. And the last one is Candace Dillon. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. It's almost. All right, so now we got final two. Okay, we got final two. Okay. So let's Phaedra Parks. Let's put them up signs. Phaedra, she the favorite? Reed Assassin. Okay, that's almost a unanimous thing except for one. Okay. And Candace Dillard Barset. That's it. Oh,
Well, I think we have a clear
we
winner.
got clear winners. It's Miss Phaedra Parks.
Funny enough, you hate her, correct? You are not a fan.
No, I'm not. I love her read. Her read was the business for that reunion.
Oh, yeah, she did a
It
big
was
one
a
on
really
that.
good read for that reunion. But yeah, in general, that's fraudulent. Yeah. So, all right. So the next game we have is Two Truths and a Lie. So Davion and I are going to tell you guys 3 facts. You guys have to determine which one is the actual lie. Okay. So I'm going to ask you some questions. You can tell me 3 statements.
Yes.
And I'm going to decide with the audience what your lie is out of those 3 statements.
Okay.
Okay?
So I'm gonna give you 3 facts. One leg is longer than the other. That was rude, whoever laughed. I am a natural redhead when I had hair. Because I am Creole. And I am allergic to a certain type of cheese. Those are 3.
All right. So we're going to go with the first question, the first statement. So he says he has one leg shorter than the other. So audience, you guys, thumbs up if you think that's the truth. Thumbs down if you think that's a lie. Okay, so we have a lot of, oh shit, we got a lot of thumbs. Damn.
And a lot of people confused. I feel
Okay, so it's a lot of thumbs. Okay, it's a mixed bag with that one. Okay. So the second statement, he said that he is a natural born redhead. So you guys think that's, oh shit, they said you lying. Okay. And the third statement was that
I'm allergic to it.
allergic to a certain type of cheese.
I see it with you all
All right. So they feel like that one is probably true. So which one of the 3 statements is the actual lie?
I have naturally jet black hair.
Thank you.
Very dark. Very luxurious when I had it.
Right.
But I am Creole. Okay. So, your turn. Give us 3 statements.
3 statements.
Yes. 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. All right, let's see how this is gonna play out today. Okay, so I auditioned for Janet Jackson in 2001. For a World Tour.
Oh, we're not doing
I am allergic to grass,
Okay.
and
That's not fair.
oh man, and my favorite color is red.
Okay. So let's start with the first one, guys. So the first one is that you auditioned for Janet. Who thinks that's a lie and who thinks it is true? Okay, so everyone thinks it's true. It's unanimous here. The second one was that you're allergic to grass.
Yes.
You guys think that's a lie? You guys think that's the truth? Okay, we got a resounding lie. Don't put the thumbs up down like stone you. And the last one Was what?
Favorite color is red.
Favorite color is red.
Yeah.
You guys think that's a lie? You think that's the truth?
Yeah, the red party.
Okay, we have a lot of mix, but then it changed when we had one person spoil it.
Of course.
Okay, so give us your answer.
I am not allergic to anything.
Yeah.
Except for
Look
roll.
at that.
It makes me sweet.
But no, so yeah, so thank you guys for that. That was fun.
That was great. So you auditioned for Janet, and I, in fact, have one leg longer than the other.
You do?
I do. You'll never know it unless I like show it to you. And then when I do, it's very weird because I am visibly a different height on one leg than I am the other. Don't judge me.
You told me, it's kind of like you got like your one titty big, the other one.
It's exactly like that.
You're like, oh, okay, like I see it.
So I was auditioning for Janet.
It was everything. I made it to the second round. Then I got cut.
Not yet.
But one of my friends, we're good friends, shout out to Christy, she made it to the final round and she actually danced with a lot of the OGs. So, but yeah, it was a good time. I'm, trying to get back into that dancing weight to get back there on the stage. But now it's time for another favorite game with you guys, and we're gonna talk about the worst couple from Married at First Sight. Right?
All of them.
So these are our.
We narrowed it down. We narrowed it down. We did the legwork for you.
All right. So first up, we have season 10, Brandon and Taylor, Washington D.C. So that's right there at the top left.
Remember when you wanted to fight everyone?
Yeah.
The whole production crew, we just.
Well, he was fighting his sexuality, I think. That's a whole conversation. Allegedly.
Happy Pride Month.
Right. And her hair looked like Zoe's hair.
It really
Like she had a
did.
bad
Like before we take her to get groomed.
Yeah, it was
Like,
bad. It wasn't
oh,
good
it was bad.
It wasn't good. Next up, we have season 14, Alyssa and Chris from Boston.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
So they were, that was a lot. They didn't even sleep together the same
No,
room
they
the first
didn't
night.
get to the honeymoon.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, she like called it quits immediately. Was it after the wedding?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she wanted a white man with cowboy boots and things, and he was not
Yeah,
that.
she wanted a patriot.
Yeah, she wanted. Yeah. Next up, we have season 10, Mindy and Zach, Washington D.C. Another man that I believe was fighting his sexuality.
That's a great head of hair.
So, next up we have all Fuckboy season 12.
Yeah.
Chris and Paige from Atlanta.
Yeah.
That
You
was,
don't know who they
it was
are?
iconic. I'm sorry. What was it? Didn't he have like a baby mama?
Yeah.
That he bought a car for?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Mercedes.
A Mercedes, it was a luxury car. It wasn't even a Ford. Like, if you're gonna hire a car, like, get her a Honda.
Well, no, because he said she was carrying his child, so that his child
Deserved.
ride in luxury.
Like leather seats.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was a whole other situation. And finally, we have season 17, the entire Denver cast.
Everybody.
Everybody. Okay. So friends out there, we want you guys to put your collars up, thumbs up when we say these names. If you feel like they're the worst, thumbs down if you feel like they aren't. All right. Season 10, Brandon and Taylor, Washington, D.C. Feel like they're the worst Married at First Sight couple? Okay, we got some things. Okay. Season 14, Alyssa and Chris. You feel like they're the worst couple?
I mean, they didn't even make it to the honeymoon, guys.
No. All right, season 10, Mindy and Zach. How we feel about them? Are they the worst Married at First Sight couple?
They're like white people. We don't remember.
All right, season 12, Chris and Paige. Are they the worst?
I need to see them
They're the
paddle.
worst.
I need to see them paddle.
Okay. Yeah, so okay, some of y'all got rich. So thumbs up and
Yes.
thumbs up and
Oh, thumbs up.
okay.
Right, they're like just paddle.
Yeah. Okay, they're the worst. And season 17, the entire cast of Denver. They're the worst. The entire cast is horrible.
I think we have a
We
winner.
have a winner. It's clearly Chris and Paige from Atlanta. They were the worst. So
It was so bad.
it really was.
Because she's a pretty woman and she really just dealt with all of his shit.
Yes, but to resurrect this now, she's engaged to someone else.
Yeah.
Right now, currently. So happy first. So round of applause.
You know,
F-R-E-E, fuck, nigga free. That's all I know from Gorilla. That's all I know. That's Gorilla. Yes. So thank you, friends, for playing with us our games. And now we're going to go to our reality roundup. Yes.
We got visual.
We have visual. So, husband, what happened in this reality roundup? What's going on?
So we're focusing on the Real Housewives of New Jersey because that's all we're on. That's all we've got. And this past week, we focused on, what was it, the dinner? Or it was some type of...
Yeah, so with the conclusion of the Fuda and Teresa sit down. So we had Teresa sitting with John Fuda, when she called him
John Fugazi.
Fugazi.
I'm so shocked she knew that word. Like, that was an actual word. I'm so proud of Teresa.
Yeah, and he called her the poster child for bank fraud or whatever it did. Whatever got her in jail for a year for her husband. She's that. She's scammer.
He was
So,
right.
but what was interesting to see with this, because she brought a Blue Label bottle of whiskey she wanted to gift that to her brother Joe, because they weren't going to the housewarming, because this whole episode was about Joe and Melissa's housewarming party for their new mansion that they have. And so Teresa, I guess, brought it in good faith with the card. And once they left out the restaurant, they left that shit there, Rachel and Fuda, because they were like, this is some bullshit.
I mean, wouldn't you though? Like, I'm not doing a favor for you after you cuss me out. Like, fuck you and your bottle. I mean, I probably would have taken the bottle and drunk it.
Right.
I mean, Blue Label.
Right, that bottle is about anywhere from $200-$300 to up to almost $500, depending on what it is. So,
Oh, y'all would have drunk that shit. Like, she gave me nothing. Can you believe that bitch? I mean, wouldn't you?
you know what? I would have left the bottle there, because I feel like send it to your brother, like send it through a postmaker or something like that. Like, don't have me give it to your brother. You know, I'm an enemy of yours right now. We're not cool like that. So I would let it right at the restaurant.
Okay.
But we see that we show up at the housewarming, and Rachel starts to tell Melissa about the bottle situation, and then next thing that we know, Dolores is walking in with this actual bottle in her hand and the card that was left at the restaurant.
One thing Dolores is gonna do is whatever Teresa wants. Like, that's what we've learned. Like, God bless her. That's a loyal friend. I mean, you gotta give it to her. She really makes herself look like
She did, and because you know what, Dolores is Switzerland. Like, she's like, you know what, I know True for a long time. I know it's come from a good place. Like, and she talked to Joe about that. She was like, listen, like, your sister wanted you to have this bottle, because also that's what their dad would like give people, right? So she's trying to like at least make amends or give an olive branch to something, but I don't think they read it that way.
Well, yeah, because they don't fuck with Teresa, so they don't want anything from her. Like, me personally, I don't rock with a person. They are inconsequential to me and my day to day, so I don't want. Like, don't send me a gift. Like, you're dead to me. Like, I don't need.
But even your sibling that you are at odds with, and granted, you know, there was a lot that has happened, but they're trying to at least say, hey, congratulations on your new adventure, your new house for your kids. Like, you still wouldn't accept that?
If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Like, I mean, I don't. Blood means nothing. It really doesn't. And I think a lot of us, especially us, we tend to put black people.
Okay.
We tend to put so much weight on blood and deal with so much that may hurt us and, you know, may be against our, you know, morals and our values. And I say fuck that. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And regardless of who you are, you can get this smoke. Or more importantly, you can get this indifference.
Yes.
What's it you?
I definitely feel the energy. I don't fuck with you, but I feel like I have a different opinion because I lost an uncle, and I was upset with, and he died the day me and my mom, long story short, me and my mom came back from a trip. He ended up dying that same day. And so during his funeral, my cousins weren't understanding why I was so emotional. They couldn't understand like what the problem was. And because I was so angry with him because of his behavior, because his choices and how he was treating my grandparents, different things, and I had to ask for forgiveness at his gravesite. So I'm always an advocate of telling people, regardless of what happens, you need to fix something. Like if you're not talking to someone, like life is short. You never know when you could be gone from here. So having that pain, I would never want anyone else to experience that. So I look at I get, I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
But at some point, like, you gotta let bygones be bygones and let it, at some point you gotta move on with shit. Cause you hold this shit on that affects you, it's not them. So I think by her, even because Louis was the one that suggested that they get the bottle for Joe and Melissa.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was at least saying, okay, like I'm happy for you. Although we may not be cool right now, and that's fine, we need to figure this shit out. But in that moment, just take the bottle. Just take it and just let it be what it is.
Just take the bottle.
Take the bottle.
Take it.
So, but Joe Melissa ended up stepping in and taking the bottle in this episode, but Joe threw the car in the fire. I said, well, damn.
Yeah, that was aggressive. That was extra.
That was real extra.
But Joe, he low-key wants to be like the, how many of these bitches are there? He wants to be the 8th housewife.
He
Joe
kind
wants
of
the black dress.
is. He's on this Peter Thomas. And it's funny that there's always a man in each season that wants to kind of get in women's business.
Yeah.
That's what they say. That's the straight people say. You have to say, right? Women's business.
That's Joe. Aggressively. So, Jackie and Marge, they, for whatever reason, don't like each other this season. And we see at Melissa's housewarming that kind of comes to a head and they confront each other.
Yeah.
Do you understand why they're mad at each other, other than the fact that, I don't know, they're just rich white women with nothing else to do?
Well, I feel like Jackie talked about it. She feels that Marge thinks that she is owed in some type of compensation or acknowledgement for Jackie writing her book. Because when she came to her about 2 episodes ago saying, you know, I didn't get a copy of your book, and Jackie's like, well, bitch, no one did. Like, my mom don't have one. And she kind of took a shot at her mom. Jackie's like, well, hold up, Rob. I feel like Jackie, once she has overcome her eating disorder, she has a different perspective now. She's like, oh, fuck this shit. Like, she's doing her own thing. And so I think that Marge is feeling like, okay, well, you were my friend. Like, why you not doing what I want you to do now? You know, because Marge is very manipulative, right?
Yes.
So, and she needs people in her squad to do what she wants to do. And we clearly see like her friendship with Jen Freshman, like, bitch, I love you, but I ain't doing all that. Like, I make my own decisions, right? So I feel like that's the beat that they're having.
Don't you think it can be said, or at least a correlation drawn, that when you are going through something, whether it's, you know, mental or physical or emotional, you tend to go along to get along a bit more with the people in your circle, and once you know, through therapy or whatever, find that mental fortitude to get yourself out of it, you find this new independence where you don't necessarily need to align with people or play nice as much as you once did.
Yeah, I think it's about you just find, like you said, you finding your footing, you're finding your voice in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's just because you can second guess yourself, or you could be dealing with so much shit that's so heavy, and you don't really see a good quality in yourself, or feel like I am worthy of this, and you're like, I don't need to, you know, get validation from other people. And I feel like Jackie's in her lane right now, like, hey, I have my husband, I have my kids, you know, like I have control over my eating disorder now, and so I ain't got time wasting on you. Like, Jackie's like, listen, I like Teresa, we had a whole situation, it is what it is now, it's in my book, I'm trying to get this money, so, and also get back on the show. So she's like, I'm gonna play nice.
Yeah.
But Marge is like, no, bitch, you said what you said because Marge is some fuck shit. After they had a conversation, so Marge ends up sending a text message to Dolores in real time. Now, we've never seen this on Housewives ever before.
Right.
She sends a message to Dolores in real time.
While Dolores is having a face-to-face conversation with Jackie, Dolores is like, wait, hold on, I gotta check my dog, the cameras. Like,
Put the readers on, so she put her reader
Yeah, she
glasses
put her
on.
glasses
So she's like, hey, what's going on? And the text message said that she is nasty.
she's a flop. Jackie texted Marge talking about Dolores, saying how she's a fucking slob.
Right, and I hate her.
And I hate her. So Dolores, clearly not looking at, her camera for the dogs, takes off her glasses and says, so I'm a fucking slob to Jackie. And Jackie's like, whoa, she said that to you? She was like,
No.
She was like, how gross is that?
Right.
Dolores was like, well, bitch, you said it. So like,
Ain't that the guy that was like, you know what the fuck you said, right?
but she didn't deny it. Jackie didn't deny it.
She did not.
She just relied on the fact that it was gross. Marge sent it to her, not the fact that she said it. It was like, she sent that to you. That was so rude. So I'm curious, friends here in the audience and out there, do you think it was more egregious of Jackie saying what she said, or that Marge sent it? Because
So give us a thumbs up if you feel like it's egregious.
Because we all have kitchen table talk with each other sometimes, and it may even be about other friends. But I mean, me personally, it never gets that greasy because I love all my friends. But do you think it was more out of pocket for Jackie to have called Dolores a slob? Thumbs up if you do, thumbs down if you don't. Or do you think it was worse for Jackie to actually say it?
Y'all think
They really think it.
It's horrible, y'all.
I think
Too much art, too much audience space. Like, we don't be all right.
No, I think we have a few messy brains in the audience. I'm like, shit, what have I done?
It makes you think, like, have I said some shit about
I think that's what everyone's doing, like rolling the Rolodex in their hand. They're like, did I say anything to Davion? No, we're just asking hypothetically.
Yeah, no, we put the lights back down. Thank you guys for participating in that. But no, you know what? I feel like I do appreciate Jackie not running away from the conversation,
Yeah.
but I also appreciate Dolores like, listen, I need a moment right now. I need to take a beat because, she also called her out some other shit. She said, I heard other things you said about me, so I'm gonna let you live right now. But just I'm gonna step away from you. And that be the shit though, like. When someone says some shit about you and you have it in your pocket, you ain't gonna say nothing until like the right moment. I love shit like that. That's the best. That's when you're paying with a purpose.
Yeah, that's when you're paying with a
Purpose, right?
Let me put a pin in it. I'll come back and get that out later.
And on that note, friends, that is coming up to the end of the show.
Can you believe it? Already.
We did our 100th episode, baby. How do you feel? How do you feel right now?
Ask me tomorrow while I'm getting my massage. This has been months in the making.
Yes.
It has been collaborative. It has been a lot of thinking, discussing, all things I hate. So I'm proud of you, myself, and everyone that has been involved. Because this has definitely been a labor of love. What say you?
You know what? It snuck up on us. And like you said, we've been talking about it for a while. And, we had a friend of ours, your best friend. So,
My absolute
Drew,
best friend.
Drew, where you at, Drew? She came to us and was like, hey guys, you know what? Your 100 episodes coming up. I really would love to help you guys produce this. And we talked about a live show. She was like, if you guys do a live show, that would be great. I really want to produce this. So we're like, sure, bitch.
Yeah, she really gassed us up. She made us feel like we were somebody. I was like, what? Oh my God. Because I personally just, full disclosure, for the 100th episode, I was like, okay, we can just make a video. Like, let's just put it on YouTube. We can go on Amazon, get a little video, like a video recorder, put it on our table, and that be that. But between you and Drew, who are both Aquariuses.
Shout out.
To my one Pisces, so pay for me. A husband and a best friend that's an Aquarius. But you guys really saw the vision more so than I did at the time, to be completely honest. And I'm so glad that I have a passive personality. And I just let you guys go for it because everything turned out perfectly.
No, and right now I want to say thank you to our team. So thank you, Drew, the producer. Thank you, Kenneth, Kenneth and the lighting booth, the lighting and visuals, the B, audio and camera, Camille, our MC for tonight. Okay. Right. We want to thank the crew, Mahogany, Diana, Dennis, Ruben, and also Lonzo that was helping out. So listen, this is our 100th episode. We are going to start having episodes on YouTube. We still don't do the audio, but that's the next chapter, YouTube. So look for us on a weekly basis.
And get used to these faces.
Yes. But we need, if anyone know how to do YouTube shit,
I don't know.
So if you're here,
We got a
take
week
cards.
to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. But until next time, bye.
Bye, friends.